Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. We are on our way to the Hawkins mansion and being escorted by this police officer who got cut up by a smuggler. So, and here we are at the mansion. I'll mention that is on top of a cliff, by the way. Oh, and we were just being watched by somebody.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
Oh, good. It's boarded up and looks abandoned. Great. No one else
The place
fucking
has
lives
been
here.
abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Wow, this guy seems kind of like an upstanding
You won't get me to believe
cop.
that it looked any better 3
Which
months
might be
ago.
why he's been
It's a very
punished by the
old
local
building,
crime
you know.
lord.
Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
One more.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
Okay.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, okay, well, this looks blocked.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy. And well sharpened.
There's an axe, alright. Where'd the cop go? We probably went down that path. I'm gonna go this way. Doesn't really look like there's anything over here. A patio? Those metal chairs you see a lot of colonial stuff. Oh, hello. I found a small wooden well.
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Ooh, he's got a sick spot though. Oh, there's the dock. Okay. All right. I love the little light they put behind that island so you could see it. It's a nice little touch. So far, this has been very unsettling. Oh, hi, giant fucking crow. Alright. Just because... Okay, stuff like this. The imagery is really strong so far. Oh.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693. Reverend John Wickwood. Okay. Oh, that's the officer. Okay. Let's see what he's looking at. He's looking at graves. Okay. Can I grab that? No, okay.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Okay, so that's Simon's grave. Oh, Charles's grave's been fucked up.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
What do you mean?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea.
I
imagine
mean,
Webster
it's
wasn't-
going to destroy the resale value of your
Mrs. Hawkins'
house.
father?
So we got a two-bedroom,
Devastated.
single bath, 2,000 square foot patio, and also the previous owners are buried in the backyard. It's a bad look,
Let's
honestly.
go to the mansion.
It's a real bad look.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Okay. I think that's pretty much everything down here. Alright. If there's anything in this space, guess we should continue up the stairwell.
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
Oh shit. Okay. God, this house looks awesome though. Look at it.
I'll have to find another entrance.
You know, in 3 months this place got completely overrun. Alright, I guess. I guess I'll go up here. See if there's any more. God, the people really did love these decorative metal chairs back in the day. My parents had wicker ones, and they were terrible. So, yeah, don't buy those. They're bad. If you have children, they're just going to blow the seats out of
This
them.
entrance is still in use.
Oh. Cinematic time.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report
Yes.
describes a domestic accident.
So this
Stephen
game
Webster has
definitely
several
is one of those ones where if you look around the environment, you'll be able to solve your
Webster is
problems.
as stubborn as an old mule. And I
Which
did
is
tell
good,
him
'cause I really
to
like
let
games
the
where you
dead
can do
rest
that.
in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Hey, wait a second. His Darkwater. His art it looks like he has gray hair. He is 64. That was old in 1924. Alright. Where the fuck is my cop buddy? Oh, there he is.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Yeah, you were no help during that altercation, officer. You dingbat. Oh, here we go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Oh. Lovely.